So they are gonna bring in Dondozo. That is okay. They're not. This is Sableye. Oops. You can have the double because you know what I just got? Vindication. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. My friends, today we're playing with this team by Odin, aka Aquamoth, who brings us this Kilowattrel team. Kilowattrel's great. It has competitive, so any kind of stat down means your special attack goes up, which really helps it for Thunderbolt, the big old Thunderbolts that it can do. But the best thing about Kilowattrel, I have to say, is the Focus Sash and Endeavor combination. You might remember it from such things as a level 1 Rattata that you faced online once, a couple generations back. But the idea is that you get hit by a big powerful attack, you go down to your Focus Sash, and then you use Endeavor to go and bring the other Pokemon down to the same amount of HP that you're at, which in this case would be 1. And when that happens, it is just the best feeling in the world. If you can get like a big tanky Pokemon down to 1 HP for no reason at all, it's huge. It feels really good. The rest of this team works really well with this current meta. We've got Rillaboom, we've got Hisui and Arcanine, Urshifu, Goldengo, and Iron Bundle. Goldengo with choice specs means your Make It Rains are going to do really big damage. Your Tera Steel, so that's even going to do even more. But if you don't want the choice specs, just trick them away. Trick them onto another Pokemon, force them to keep using the same attack. You've got Urshifu with the Splash Plate. I don't see a Splash Plate on an Urshifu too often. You usually see Mystic Water. With Surging Strikes, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and Detect. With Terra Water again, so that you can do even more damage. The Hisui and Arcanine is pretty interesting because it's got a Silk Scarf. It's got a Silk Scarf instead of a Choice Band, which is the normal thing that you'd see on Hisui and Arcanine. But the Silk Scarf means that your extreme speed's going to do more damage, so it kind of makes people wonder, like, wait a second, is this Arcanine banded? And then you go and hit a Protect, and they're like, oh no, oh man, I attacked into it. Then of course you got Rillaboom with the Assault Vest and Iron Bundle with the Booster Energy. It's a good team. I love Encore and Iron Bundle. I think it's just so much fun to be super fast and force people to use the same move over and over. It's great. All right. I'm excited to go and get onto the dance floor with this team. I want to go and see what I can do with Kilowattrel. So without further ado, how about you go and join? Wait, hold on. I want to try something. I want to try the thing that Kevin does. What's the thing that says? Without further ado, let's get into today's battles. All right, going up against Ace's team. Ace makes me a little worried. Makes me think that I can't really do the Gigawatt strategy because of sand. And this is like the one time that this is going to be a problem, right? Because nobody's bringing sand anymore. I just happen to be up against a Tyranitar today. So it is what it is. That's fine. I do have the Shifu with the Splash Plate. All right, we've got the Shifu with the Splash Plate. And I have the Rillaboom. Do I want to just go and use the Rillaboom? I like high horsepower. I think high horsepower does really well against like 90% of this team. Wow, that does really well. I think I'll bring it in the back. We can bring Pen. There's a lot of physicality on this team. I guess minus the Blursaluna. So we bring the Arcanine first. We can bring Urshifu second. We'll bring this guy, Gorilla Man, and Pen. Pen, Pineapple, Apple Pen is what we're going to bring. Yeah, I really wish I could have brought Kilowattrel, but I'm worried about that sand, right? Because there are a lot of things that benefit from the sand on that team. There's the Cornerstone Ogerpon, there's the Arcanine, so like it's almost a no-brainer that Ace is going to be leading with a, I wanted to say Tentacruel, but it's Tyranitar. And there it is, Gothitelle and Tyranitar. So this is going to help make the fake outs do less damage. Oh no, but everything else does way more. It's fine, the Tyranitar's attack's going to go down though. I'm not super worried about the Gothitelle, mostly because I'm going to try and take that thing out like before anything else. Do I need to target the Tyranitar? No, I don't. I just go for the big old Flare Blitz on the Gothitelle. I can go for a Surging Strikes if I want. Do I want to just Terrastalize? No. This might be a fake out on this turn. I could detect it and detect the Tyranitar attack. I don't hate it. Let's do it. I don't hate it. Because I still have priority if the Gothitelle hits me with some kind of Trick Room. I realize I always say that. Some kind of Trick Room. It's the one kind of Trick Room. It's the Tricky Room. Anyway, we'll hit him with the big old Flare Blitz. That does some good damage. I like that. Okay. So the Rock Slide doesn't hit the Urshifu. It is going to hit the Arcanine, but it is intimidated, so it doesn't KO. Great. There's a Trick Room. So yeah, definitely going to want to either get Arcanine out of there or protect it somehow if I have the ability to. I do. And then I can just Aqua Jet the Goth. Yeah. Don't hate it. That's wild to me that I could have just chosen to, like, Tera Water or Surging Strikes the Tyranitar last turn. I mean, Gothitel's down now, so I can do whatever I want with my Arcanine. I can swap it out. That's really all I can do. That's what I'm going to do. It scares me that, like, it still does the animation for Arcanine. I'm like, oh no. Did it hit through Protect? No, it didn't. Man, skill swapping Urshifu is scary. I don't, like, my brain just went there. Thought that was kind of spooky. I think the Arcanine is gonna Terrastalize. They can't be sending out an Arcanine and just think that everything's gonna be okay. Bring out the Rillaboom. We're gonna detect this turn with Urshifu, and the next turn we can swap back out our Arcanine. They're probably going to Terrastalize that Arcanine, just looking at, you know, the fact that it's an Arcanine. Fearing an Aqua Jet. I think even with the -1, an Aqua Jet still takes it pretty close. That's 4 times weak. So Arcanine's gonna come back. Next turn I can flip that back out into to intimidate those guys as well. But for now we have Grassy Surge. Grassy Surgio. Would be scary if they chose to go for a Flare Blitz on the Rillaboom slot, but I don't think they'd do that. Yeah, it's just going to be a Rock Slide. That's great. I mean, mind you, it'll hurt. Now that amount of damage, I don't know if that is banded. I don't think it is. Regardless, I'm not too worried about the Tyranitar there, so I can just fake out the Arcanine. We can go for a Surging Strikes on Tyranitar, or do I even do it on the Arcanine? I'm not worried about the Tyranitar. I just don't want to get hit by a big old Flare Blitz. So yeah, we're just gonna attack the Arc. Ooh. So they still haven't Terrastalized, and they could. I feel like I need to say that like every single turn. They haven't Terrastalized. They haven't Terrastalized. They haven't Terrastalized. This Arcanine is super going down, though. Yeah. It's painful. That's 25 power, by the way. That's a 25 power hit. Critical hitting an Arcanine. Urshifu's going to take some damage. Okay, and now it's just the Cornerstone Ogerpon and the Tyranitar. So if I flip the Urshifu out into, say, Arcanine, and then just keep flipping out, in and out, and in and out, I can even... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Wood Hammer the Ogerpon, because I think that is going to Terrastalize here. And we're going to switch this in here. What is this thing wearing? That's a silk scarf. Oh, okay. So it gives a little boost to the normal move without committing to the moves. I can respect that. Okay, cool. No downsides. I can really respect the itemization of this team. Because we've got like lack of choice band, a lack of choice scarf means you're not super committing to a move. You can still run protect on a lot of things. That's great. Okay, so Ogerpon goes down to sturdy. It didn't actually terrasilize this turn. Looks like none of them, no Pokemon have terrasalized on their side. That's something. Now that they're at -1, I'm kind of just okay with this anyway. Sandstorm's gonna subside. They flipped in the Tyranitar 1 turn too early because I knocked out a Pokemon. Twisted Dimensions are gonna return. So that means that my Iron Bundle is free to just be an Iron Bundle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring out Iron Bundle. I'll hit the Ogerpon with a Freeze Dry. And the Tyranitar with the Wood Hammer. Not actually good. I love being like a meter away from my switch, right? I was pressing the B button. B didn't happen. I pressed A by accident, and that went through. It's fine. Now they'll just be slower. Do I KO the Ogerpon anyway? Yes! Okay, it doesn't matter. It was the perfect move. It was the perfect move. Watch this thing still live at 1 and it didn't actually matter. No, it's fine. Oh boy. Okay, so we didn't get to use the Kilowattrel that game, but turns out that we did fine without it, which is something to be said about this team. So very nice. All right, Aquamoth. That's 1 point for you. Congratulations. All right, let's go on to game 2. Let's see if we can use Kilowattrel this time. I really want to. Let's go. A battle against Paco, or Paco. Paco, who's bringing a Dondozo Tatsugiri. Do I have anything against Dondozo Tatsugiri? I mean, not personally, but I do have Pen. Pen's great against Dragon Dozo. It's great against Water Dozo. It's great against Grass Dozo. So we do want to bring that. But I don't want to lead with it because of Iron Hands. I want to bring in this because of Iron Hands. And actually, if I bring in the Arcanine, then maybe I want to bring in the Iron Bundle, because then I can Intimidate it. Then I could also Encore it. Yeah. In abstract, that's fun, but in practice, I think I'm missing a couple of steps. We can bring in Gigawatt. I don't mind that. Is it worth? Yeah, I like Golden Go here. Golden Go's fun against this team. Then bring in the Rillaboom. I know I said so many good things about the Penguin, and now I'm bringing in Rillaboom, but honestly, the ground moves, the grass moves, that's all stuff that I can use. And Fake Out is definitely something I can use too, so we're gonna go with this. We are going to go with this. All right. Let's see, what did Aquamoth say the thing to do here? The purpose of this bird is to set Tailwind, get down to Sash, and Endeavor something. The rest of the team is there to take advantage of that. Lots of priority moves to take advantage of that, and Rillaboom for terrain control. Oh, that's fair. Grass, Water, Fire Core with Protect on Arcanine. Yeah. I think the Intimidate's going to be pretty solid on the Chenpao here. I do... Yeah, I wanna Rock Slide or Extreme Speed here. I think Rock Slide is what I want to do, because I do want to get some damage off on the Sableye, but I want to start endeavoring some stuff. So we're gonna Tailwind. My Spinner's fine. That can bring me down to Sash. Because then what's important is, as long as the Sableye isn't attacking, which it is because it didn't go first, that's not fun. Maybe it'll Flinch. Oh, it's out of here. Bye. That makes me happy, I guess. It's very surprising. What is it going to do? Oh, Tatsugiri. Oh, are we doing the thing already? Are we already doing the thing? Oh, so it dies inside the Dondozo's mouth. Yeah, of course. Oh, wait a sec. I'm curious. I think I might have them in a catch-22 here. If I go for an extreme speed on the Chien-Pao, then it can't go for a sucker punch on me. If I go for an endeavor on the Tatsugiri, and they don't swap out Chien-Pao into Dondozo, then I've just endeavored a Tatsugiri. I don't know if they have a good way out of this. Yeah, okay. So they are gonna bring in Dondozo. That is okay. They're not. This is Sableye. Oops. Oopsie. Do whatever you want. That's fine. You can have the double. You can have the double because you know what I just got? Vindication. Oh my gosh. Watch this. Wait for it. Bye-bye. Oh, that's great. So now we can bring in Golden Go and Rillaboom, and we still have Tailwind up, so that's a win. A minor win, a small win in the scope of the game. Not a full win just yet. It's especially not a full win because we have Golden Go out with come on, you can do it. You can do it with choice specs. So I won't be able to swap that out and use a different move. So Dondozo is pretty handily is pretty handily the last Pokemon there. So I think I should go for a trick. Now hold on. If I give I trick the Sableye and I Grassy Glide the Chien-Pao. And that way, I'm not going to Terrastalize the Golden Go, I don't think. Ooh, but I am going to Terrastalize my Golden Go, though. Yes. I'm not going to Terrastalize my Rillaboom, is I think what I meant to say. But there we are. Because now I can get rid of my choice specs. And then if either of them go for like a dark move, then that's good. What can they possibly Terrastalize right now? What could they possibly be doing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ghost Chien-Pao is fine. Why? Not fully sure. That's okay. Grassy Glide's going to take it out. Bye-bye. And now I'm going to trick a Sableye. Again, not sure what the Sableye is going to be doing here. It didn't prankster set up screens or anything. Oh, it's just going to be will-o-wisping for the rest of its life now. Cool. Yeah, I will accept that. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a minute. Is that not how this works? That's not how this works. It needed to have... I think it needed to have the choice specs before it attacked. That's not super great. I might have just given it something for nothing. I will... I'm not going to trick it. I'm going to Thunderbolt that. I'm going to Woodhammer that. I'm going to try and take out the Dondozo here. I think that should be good. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? That's beautiful. That did way more damage than I thought it would, but it just means that the wood hammer is definitely going to take it out. That's great. Now it's just Sableye versus me. Yeah. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I messed up. I messed up on that one. Sableye can keep doing its thing. My Tailwind's gonna be there. Honestly, it doesn't. It's fine. Now I can just make it rain. That should be the end of it. Yeah. Yeah. That was a beautiful feeling. I gotta say, that was a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Using Endeavor on a Tatsugiri that had just toxiced itself. Oh, that felt good. Didn't have to worry about that Tatsugiri dying in the Dondozo's mouth. Like, because you know that was what it was trying to do. Obviously, that was what it was trying to do. So, we got there. And now, we get to go and play another game. Okay? Let's go. Game 3. All right, Jack Patata. Who's going to be bringing a Scizor. Oh, that's fun. I think the Gigawatt works here. I think there's a lot of Tailwind contesting going on in this, which makes me not the happiest person in the world. I think when people see Arcanine these days, they choose not to bring in the things that can get intimidated. But Scizor will probably be entering the fray because of my Rillaboom, because of the Pen. I think their Rillaboom's probably going to be coming in too because of my Urshifu. Definitely going to see Chi-Yu and Fluttermane. So with that, I think we're going to be bringing in Pen first. Yeah. I don't hate Goldsmith here. I just don't think it works particularly well. I don't think I need to bring in the Rillaboom. So that means it's Urshifu and Arcanine. Yep. And if Jack Patata brings in a physical Pokemon, I can just swap one of my Pokemon out for Arcanine and get the Intimidate off that way. Let's give it a go. Jack Patata with no, like, how can you have a name, an awesome name like Jack Patata, and not change your profile picture? The guy's even gone and changed his hair without changing his profile picture. That's wild to me. That is wild to me. Okay, so this, what's his face, is going to have to swap out. This Iron Bundle is going to have to swap out here. I am kind of curious what's going to happen with the Cresselia. I'm going to hit the Tailwind. Like, they can go for a Trick Room here, and that'll be bad, but I don't think I'm ever going to not outspeed things anyway. So we're going to go for Tailwind. Ooh, I could Encore, though. That could be fun. No. We're going to swap. We're going to swap into Arcanine. Look at that dead stare from Iron Bundle. Could this be a Swords Dance Trick Room? Getting to a +1 from the Scizor because my Intimidate went off. No, it's going to Ally Switch. Okay, they are gaming right off the bat. I mean, that kind of hurts. Oh, and now I'm just going to be faster, better, stronger. I'm going to go ahead and Thunderbolt this Cress. Probably going to swap out here, or Terrastalize, one of the two. They're not going to swap, because whatever they swap into is going to just feel nothing but pain. So this Flare Blitz is just going to hurt. Cress is probably not going to go for a second Ally Switch. And if it does, great, you got me. Yeah, if anything, this will be a Water Tera, which meant I probably should have doubled into it. Or we just get a Protect going on. Sure. Saves my Arcanine a little bit of HP. That Crest is not going to take much damage. Ping. Uh-huh. It doesn't change a ton about this turn, though, does it? Yeah, just go for Thunderbolt like I did last time. I'm actually going to go for Thunderbolt on the Scizor, though, like I said that I should last time, just in case. But I'm also going to... I'm just going to double into it. Yeah, nice. Could this be Chi-Yu? No, it's going to be Murkrow. Murkrow's about to take a ton of damage. Poor guy. Okay, so the crest is going to heal itself. It's fine. That's going to take a lot of damage, the Murkrow. And here comes the Thunderbolt. I don't like it when I crit the Thunderbolt. I don't like critting the Thunderbolt there. This makes me go like, oh man, I didn't have to lose all that HP from Flare Blitz. But, oh, whatever, you know. Such is life. Chi-Yu's here. I think I am going to Endeavor. I'm going to Endeavor the Cress, all right? I'm thinking about something here. If the Chi-Yu goes for an attack, I might go for a Dark Pulse or a Heat Wave on my Kilowattrel. I don't know if it'll go for an attack on the Arcanine. Frankly, I don't care. I'm going to go for an Extreme Speed on the Chi-Yu. Now, you know what? I made fun of my opponent at the beginning for gaming on the first turn. Now here I am doing my version of that. Oh, this is going to be big fire Chi-Yu. This is 100% going to be either Heat Wave or Overheat. Okay. So the Lunar Blessing is there. Is this going to be the best turn in the world or the worst? It's going to be the best. Oh, this is great. Number one turn. Number one turn. Get ready for this. Hit the Cresselia with the Endeavor. My Tailwind's going to peter out, and I don't care. Because that means that they have 2 turns left on Trick Room. Okay. It's not the easiest turn for me right now, actually. Do I keep this alive? Because it's just going to protect. It's just going to protect. Yeah. I need to keep both of my Pokemon alive so that they can do big things next turn. I think that the Cresselia is either going to protect or it's going to Ally Switch. I don't think it's going to hit Lunar Blessing here. There it goes. And then next turn I can do whatever I need to do. And what I need to do, I think, is actually switch out the Kilowattrel. Yeah. This Crest wouldn't have Protect, Lunar Blessing, Ally Switch, and Trick Room, right? No. They might switch out here into Scizor for their last turn. And honestly, I would prefer that. Yeah, we're going to go into Urshifu here. And Arcanine is going to go and hit an Extreme Speed on the Crest. On the Crest? Yeah, I'm going to do it on the Crest. Might be a switch into Scizor, and that's okay. Yeah, because if it's not, then that Crest is going down. And my switch is happening first in Trick Room, so yeah, good. Good. Okay, that Heat Wave's gonna hurt my Urshifu something fierce. But now I know it's just Scizor and... Is it Scizor? Can't recall. I have to send out the Iron Bundle, though. I think I actually took that out. Oh, I can't even remember. Wow. That was like 2 turns ago. I've been playing so much Pokemon today. We'll see in a second. Anyway, Iron Bundle's out. Trick Room is over. It is Scizor, yes. I do outspeed that. So if I Aqua Jet, then that will take out the Chi-Yu. Yeah, I think taking out the Chi-Yu is very, 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 very important. Tera Ghost is not necessary, I don't think. KILOWATTREL, what are you going to do against that Scizor? You're going to be a body is what you're going to do. Well, I might as well Terrastalize, right? No, I should Terrastalize the Urshifu. Oh, God. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. I didn't. These Joy-Cons. No, I still got my same turn off. Just, ugh, it's annoying. Hopefully this KOs. Yes, thank you. That's something. Still just effective, right? Yes. Yeah. Oh. I thought I got it all off, but I didn't. At this point, it doesn't really matter. We go for the Terrastalization Surging Strike. Because that's the power. And then Freeze Dry. It was still hanging on Freeze Dry. Whatever. Anyway. We just attack with that. And then next turn, it's KILOWATTREL and Iron Bundle, or KILOWATTREL and Urshifu if the Scizor didn't go down. And then we just take the win. I'm pretty sure this is checkmate. Pretty sure this is checkmate. There's Urshifu in all its watery glory. Yeah. Oh, it was a roll. That's too bad. It doesn't do all the damage, but it does what it needs to. And here goes Surging Strikes. Well, GG to my opponent. Made a very, very risky read at the very first turn, and I respect that. Going for the ally switch. They knew that it was a big threat. Their Cresselia was a big threat, so they're like, all right, you know what? Just ally switch it up. That's a good choice. It was a good choice. We made some good Endeavor calls in this set of game. 3 wins in a row. Feels good. It feels good. It really does. I repeat myself a lot. Anyway, big thanks to Aquamoth for putting this team together. Again, I should read more of what Aquamoth was saying there. Grass, Water, Fire Core on with Protect on Arcanine. Sorry, it said Arcanine. That could catch some opponents off guard since most of them are Choice or Vest. Yes, that's true. I would have assumed that this Arcanine, and I'm sure other people assumed that this Arcanine was Choice Band. It in fact was not, which gave me a lot of cool opportunities to go and just toss up a Protect where they wouldn't have thought that it would have been there. Silk Scarf for extra Terra normal E-Speed power. I liked it more than Life Orb, he says. The recoil was kind of annoying most of the time, and I would agree with that. Arcanine has enough recoil as it is. That Flare Blitz does a ton to you. So having a Life Orb on top of that would have been a lot. And a trick on Golden Go. But most of the time I just click Make It Rain even at -3, especially if KILOWATTREL was there bringing everything to 1 HP. It's true. That is very true. Golden Go with the choice specs, you can just kind of go to town with Make It Rains. You don't have to worry about nasty plots or switching out or anything like that. Just keep on clicking Make It Rain. Usual lead. And I actually didn't read the usual lead until the end, but let's see how I did. First Tornadus is KILOWATTREL and Bundle. I think there was a Tornadus. Did I do all right? I mean, I remember getting taunted once. I think. Anyway, versus Trick Room, Golden Go, and Bundle. Did I use Golden Go and Bundle? No, I didn't. No, well, I think we did all right. We actually had to switch out the Bundle in the face of Trick Room from Cresselia. Anyway, the rest of the match, you can lead Kilowattrel plus anything else most of the time and take advantage of Tailwind plus Rock Slide or make it rain. Hope you guys liked it. I did, and I hope you liked it as well. Thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Mike. I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.